What is up, Nightmares and Maniacs? Hope you guys are doing well. So I came up with a new idea, commentary on Halloween Horror Nights mazes and houses from the past and probably the future. We'll think about it. But trick or treat, here we go for Universal Studios Halloween Horror Nights. Now, big shout out to Theme Park HD for this video. This is an awesome video that they caught of the trick or treat house. But I figured we'd do commentary on it. I slowed the video down so we can actually look at everything, especially from me being a haunter's point of view. We can look at it. So you guys see the big house. We're taken back to the beginning of Trick or Treat, where we had the house where we had the first Halloween rule breaker by blowing out the jack-o'-lantern. I love how Halloween Horror Nights does their facades, and as we're going in, we see these awesome little ghosts here, because we know that first victim falls victim to Sam just because she blew out that jack-o'-lantern, and then she started taking out the taking on the Halloween costumes. What are the costumes? The props and the decorations down. But there she is, and I'm going to tell you, when I first saw that scared the hell out of me, because I wasn't expecting it to jump. But I love how Halloween Horror Nights does these sets, and they actually put a lot of energy into putting you into your favorite movies or TV shows, whatever that they do. Trick or Treat was probably one of the coolest houses I have seen, and we'll get into it as we go through this video. But I mean, right off the back, the facade was awesome. We had those ghost-like scarecrow things hanging out there. We saw our first victim, and now we're going to be getting into the other parts. So we got the principal that's coming up right now. We got our little black walls that we go through. But there is an also awesome iconic scene right there, where Principal Wilkins is, telling them the rules of Halloween. Check your candy. We got Sam in the window. And the fact that we got that kid throwing up on the porch is just absolutely crazy. Now, the good thing about Halloween Horror Nights is, you can wait, especially if you're in the RIP. You want to go in the dark, right? You want to go at nighttime. That's the best time to go. As you can see, the sun, just from before we got into that little kind of like doorway, the sun's kind of peeking out. So the darker the better. If you can wait till it gets a little bit darker, definitely do that, especially if you have RIP. But the good thing about it, though, is if you do go early enough, like in this house, which we'll get to in a minute, is that sometimes the sun or the light, the light from the sun will actually light up these houses a little bit, so you can actually see the details. So for instance, we're going into here, you can kind of see that a little bit better. Now, don't get me wrong, it would be 10 times more amazing in the dark, but look at that right here. That is probably one of the coolest little scene setups that I have seen in a very long time. We got the werewolf, right? We got the little Halloween girls that were having a party turn into wolves. Sam sitting there. We see some victims of the wolves. So all this detail, look at that wolf. Oh my God, that's beautiful. So you would be missing some of those details if it was dark out, but the ambience and things like that would be more there at night. Now, going into this one, we got Sam again that we're seeing here. We got the school bus massacre. That right there in the dark would look absolutely creepy, because you're getting that ambience that you're down in the bottom of that like quarry that they went into, and they saw the school bus massacre. Now, this in the dark would look absolutely amazing, but again, in the light, you do get to see a little bit of extra stuff, or a little more detail, a little bit better with the lights on. And then, of course, we just had Sam attack us right there. But here we go. We go into the kind of like the third act of the movie, with you got your little trick-or-treaters, from the school bus massacre. But then we get into the good part, where we have Sam that gets into the picture, and we really get introduced in the movie to Sam in this part of the movie. And I gotta say, the sets and everything that they did here was absolutely beautiful. We got Sam on the ceiling right there, but the way, like, the minor details that people might miss or may not pay attention to really is you got to look at the texture of the walls, the way the walls are painted. All that detail is just amazing. Now, the one thing about HHN, unfortunately, because of the lines, you are kind of rushed, so you kind of get a quick glimpse of these things. But when you get videos like this, and this is one reason I want to do the commentary, is that we can kind of slow it down a little bit. That is crazy. That is cool how we got the trick-or-treaters in the doorway. But you kind of take it down a little bit to where you can see everything and we can talk about it. So, but yeah, I definitely wanted to do commentary videos, you guys. Let me know if you enjoyed this one, and we will definitely do more houses in the future, and mazes. I enjoyed this. I thought this was really cool. Something we could talk about and just look at all the little nitty-gritty details from this awesome maze from 2018 for Halloween Horror Nights. So there you guys have it. We had the Trick or Treat house. Hope you guys enjoyed it. Like, subscribe, hit that notification bell, and I'll see you guys in the next video.